Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a classic, a Warner Brothers classic, the original 1984 Color Purple. Let's get into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, there really shouldn't be any spoilers for this because if you haven't watched it, too bad for you, because it's an awesome and excellent movie. I watch this movie at least once a year because it's like one of my most favorite movies. So, of course, when I heard that there was going to be a new one made that's coming out on Christmas Day, I was not thrilled about that. I'm like, why y'all messing with a classic? But then I saw the cast and I saw some trailers for it, and I was like, wow, that looks like it's going to be pretty darn good. I'm excited for them, and I'm excited for the movie. So, I'm excited to see that, and I wanted to get this up to talk about the original before that one comes out. Let me just say, I love me some Whoopi Goldberg, and I love her in this movie. You know, yeah, we got Oprah, we got Danny Glover, we got some other folks in there too, but I love me some Whoopi. I love her. And God is trying to tell you something that is like one of my most favorite gospel songs that they sing in that movie. Oh, I love it. God is trying to tell you something. Woo! Yes, I love it. Okay. But you know what? This time around when I watched it, I noticed some things that maybe as I've gotten older, I've started to really realize some things like Celie's children and where they came from. Her freaking father, like, I don't think I really paid that much attention growing up that her children were the result of her father wanting more children and that he was trying to get the little sister too once he married her off. I was like, oh wow, this is insane. I didn't think I really recognized that before. And then to see how he kicked the Nettie out, the younger sister, and sent her on her way because they was getting too close and he didn't want nobody around that cared for Celie. And it was just sad, the sadness, the tears. And then by the end when she found the lettuce, and when Suge finally got her the relationship between Celie and Suge, and the realization about how close they became and how similar they were, even though they were living different lives. The disrespect of Mister bringing this woman to the house that he's sleeping with, cheating on, been sleeping with, just can't have because she out in the world, she got her own kids and doing other stuff. And then the tragedy of Suge and trying to get back in good graces with her father, who's a preacher, don't understand. I mean, the super early 1900s was pretty rough for black people, I gotta say. Still, hell, it's rough now, but still, it was rough. And she had to raise them bad children, like she told them at the end of the movie. Y'all was some terrible children. Woo, Lord have mercy. The lines in this movie, I love them all. I could quote them, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys, not right now. I will talk about the joy of seeing the smile on her face, on Celie's face, when she realized that her children was alive, her sister was still alive, and that they're all together. To realize that her father left his property in her name, and so she was able to get this property and have her own place once she left Mister at the end. And then her family, her sister, and her kids was able to come home to her own home. I was like, this is awesome. I love this movie. I love this movie. Like I said, but on my top fives, I love this movie. Color Purple, 1984. So, that is all I really want to say about it. Just rant about how much I love this movie and talk about the great points that it has, and to show just the greatness of black acting, and when it's done properly, and nobody has to be, exposed, nobody has to be mistreated, even though Celie was being mistreated. But when she was about to cut Mr. Neck, boy, and she had to run and catch it before she did it, I love that scene. It's so tense. I have to watch it intently. I love it. Anyway, that was 1984 Color Purple. I will see you guys next time for another one. In the meantime, have a great day and happy holidays.